International English class. Today I will be talking to you about the type of conversations you have in a university. When students graduate and go to study in a university, one of the things that are very important, it's you need to have friends. You need to start knowing people and making friends. And one way to do that is usually by striking a conversation with someone, your classmates, or people who live in the dorms, people who are in the university, young people in your age. Some of the most enduring and most sincere friendships usually start in the university. So today I will be talking to you about ways to start a conversation, ways to make small talk in English. So first of all, there are various types of speaking. In English, we can talk about, there is public speaking, for example. This is when you give a lecture to a public. Another type of speaking is conversation. Conversation is informal. For public speaking, you have to prepare a whole lecture. You present it in a formal way. In conversations, usually it's informal and friendly, and there is no preparations usually for it. So for conversations, the first type, conversations, is you will have to do it as learners of English. The first time you will have to do it is when you meet new people. You go to university and you meet new people. You can engage in what they call in English idle small talk. Idle small talk. Idle small talk is informal conversations that you strike with a stranger or with a student in your class, and you ask about their personal lives or courses or interests or where you live or things like that. So we will talk about some of these today. You have to learn small talk. As a learner of English, you have to learn to make small talk, right? And use your new skills to practice and to make new friends. So it's important to learn English. It's important to learn new skills, both new skills in speaking and new skills in manners, English manners. And also they're very useful to make new friends. Sorry, I think the screen has stopped here. Okay, so these are some of the examples of making small talk. When you first meet people, for example, in the university, you say, "Where are you from?" You meet a new student. It's your first day in the university. You go to register and you see other new students. You look at them, they look at you, and you say, "Where are you from?" Another example, you say, "What high school did you attend?" What high school did you attend? So they would answer you, the person would answer you, "I went to Uqba ibn Nafi High School." And then they would ask you, "What about you?" And then you would have to tell them what high school you went to, and you get to know each other. Another important question in making small talk in a university context is, what are you going to major on? What major are you going to specialize in? I am going to major in English. I am going to major in English literature. I am going to major in engineering, in natural science, and so on and so forth. What are you majoring in? How many credits are you taking this semester? How many credits are you taking this semester? And the person would say, oh, I am taking 18 credits. I am taking 20 credits. I am taking 12 credits. And students tell each other how many credits they are taking. What classes are you taking this semester? What classes are you taking this semester? And if you are asked, you would say, I am taking an introduction to philosophy, English grammar, syntax, I am taking an introduction to American literature, and so on and so forth. These are examples of small talk. They're small questions, and they are meant to break the ice between people, so you get to know someone and this someone gets to know you. Questions, for example, like, what year are you? What year are you? I am second year. I am fourth year. I am third year. Another question that's commonly asked among students is, what is an easy class to take? For example, when you meet someone who, if you are new to the university, you are taking English, and you meet a student who is third or fourth year, so they have more experience than you, and you ask them, what is an easy class to take? They have experience, so you use their experience to give you a plan, which classes to take, what are good classes to take, where is the best place to hang out, where is the best place to hang out. For example, to hang out means to relax after classes, when students have time off, or the weekend, or in the evening after they finish their homeworks, they get together and hang out and relax and talk to each other, have conversations, a cup of tea, or things like that. Where is the best place to hang out? They would say, there is a coffee shop across the street, you can hang out there we hang out there on Tuesdays. Are you in the dormitory? Are you in the dormitory? Or do you live in a private house? Are you in the dormitory? Where do you live? Where do you live? I live downtown. I live in the dorms. Why did you decide to come to this school? What made you choose this school? And this is one way for students to get to know what brought them to this school. Some students come because it's close. Some students come because they get a scholarship. Some students choose this school because it has the best program. So in this way, students get to know each other. What made you choose King Faisal University? Well, I live in Dammam, and this was the closest university to me. And you explain what made you choose King Faisal University. Many of the answers to these questions are general things that you should already know, right? They're general questions about general things. Where do you live? What school are you going to? Why did you choose? They're things that you should already know. But let's answer some of these questions, for example. Where are you from? I'm from Seattle, Washington. I'm from Seattle, Washington. I'm an exchange student from Palestine. Where are you from? I'm an exchange student from Palestine. I'm from Al-Hassa, Saudi Arabia. I'm from Southern California. These are ways to answer the question, where are you from? I'm from Southern California. I'm from Al-Hassa, Saudi Arabia. I'm an exchange student from Palestine. I'm from Seattle, Washington. What high school did you attend? What high school did you attend? Small talk. One thing you ask a student that you meet for the first time. What high school did you attend? Answers would be something like, I went to Ibn Rushd High School. I went to Ibn Rushd High School. I went to a high school in San Francisco. I went to a high school in San Francisco. I went to a high school in Germany. I went to a high school in Germany. What are you majoring in? Another common question that's asked among students on their first weeks when they come to university. What are you majoring in? I haven't decided, but I'm leaning towards biology. I haven't decided, but I am leaning towards biology. I'm thinking about majoring in psychology. I'm thinking about majoring in psychology. I want to major in Islamic studies and Arabic. I want to major in Islamic studies and Arabic. And students get to know each other. Oh, he's majoring in Islamic studies and Arabic. He's majoring in psychology. He's majoring in computer science, and so on and so forth. What classes are you taking? What classes are you taking? This is when students tell each other what classes they are registering for and they are taking. Answers would be something like, I'm taking chemistry 135, math 231, and English 101. I'm taking chemistry 135, math 231, and English 101. So these are the classes that you are taking. This quarter I'm taking Intro to Sociology, Basics of Music Composition, and Spanish 101, right? So the student would respond, this quarter I'm taking Intro to Sociology, Basics of Music Composition, and Spanish 101, right? 3 classes. Another question, what year are you in? What year are you? What year? And the answers would be, I'm a junior, just getting started. I'm a junior. I'm a freshman. I'm a freshman. I'm a 4th year junior. I'm a 5th year senior, right? These are types of answers that students tell each other. The type of questions that students use to initiate small talk include, did you register yet? Did you register yet? Where do you register for classes? You know, you come the first day to the university, you don't know still, you don't know where to register, where is administration, so you ask, when do you register for classes? Is it today? Is it next week? Right? When does registration start for next semester? Right? For next semester, when do we start registering for our classes? When does registration start for next semester? How do you register for classes? How do you register for classes? Right? Where can I register? Should I do it on the internet? Should I go to an office? So you ask fellow students through, and you make small talk and you get to know other students. Where is the registration office? Where is the registration office? What classes are you registering for? What classes are you registering for? What classes are you going to take? What classes are you going to take? Or what classes do you want to take? What classes do you want to take? And these are possible answers to these questions. I haven't registered yet. Simply, I haven't done it yet. I haven't registered yet. I register next Tuesday. That's another type of answer. I register next Tuesday. Another type of answer. Registration starts 4 weeks before the next semester. Registration starts 4 weeks before the next semester. 4 weeks before, we go register. To the question, where do I register? Someone would probably tell you, you register online. Go to the website and click on register. You register online. Go to the website and click on register. To the question, where is the registration office? You might get an answer like, the registration office is in Johnson Hall. That's right across the street from the library. The registration office is in Johnson Hall. That's right across the street from the library. To the types of questions about what classes are you taking, you would get answers, for example, or you would answer in ways like this, for example. I'm not worried about getting into Psychology 101, but I think the physics class will be full by the time I register. I'm not worried about getting into Psychology 101. Psychology 101, it's not difficult to get into it. It's easy to register. There's usually enough space. But some classes sometimes, they get full. Very quickly they become full. So if you don't register early, there is no space. So you find students saying, I'm not worried about getting into Psychology 101, but I think the physics class will be full by the time I register. That's one type of an answer. Another type is, if all things go well, I plan on registering for English composition, chemistry, and calculus. If I have a plan, if my plan works, I plan to study this class and this class and this class. So if all things go well, I plan on registering for English composition, chemistry, and calculus. Or another type of answers would say, I really want to take computer programming, but I'll have to see if it's full or not. I really would like to take this class, but I don't know if it's full or not. Maybe it's full, I can't take it. But I really would like to take Psychology 101, Sociology, Philosophy, but I don't know if it's open or not, if it's full or not. These are some regular comments you would hear about registering for classes. You would hear students say things like, I hate registering for classes. I hate registering for classes. All the classes I want to take are always full. That's a very common thing you hear students say. Another common thing you hear students say is, being a first year is annoying because we register last, right? We're the last one to register. When you're first year, they leave you last. So you hear people complaining. They say, being a first year is annoying. We're the last to register. Something else, another type of answer would be, seniors have the first pick, so registering is easy for them. You find students who are first years complaining that seniors get the first choice for classes, right? Seniors have the first pick, so registering is easy for them, but for us it's not easy. Or you hear students say, if I get all the classes I want to take, I'll be so happy. If I get all the classes I want to take, I'll be so happy. Or, registration was great this time. You know, if someone is happy, they got all the classes they want, so you ask them, how was registration? They would say, registration was great this time. I got all the classes I wanted. All the classes that I wanted were available, so I'm happy. Or, you hear someone say, registration is such a big headache. It's such a big headache. So these are ways to start small talk between students on their first days, their first weeks, to get to know each other, to practice your English, right? These are the type of questions you should use to initiate, to start small talk, small conversations. These are the type of questions. These are the type of answers. Your language skills should be already good enough to make this type of conversation. So don't be shy and practice. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa ta'ala wa barakatuh.